Hello, I am Shiva Prasad. In previous video, I have discussed about understanding the coordinates concept as well as latitudes and longitudes. In today's video, I am going to discuss the concept of understanding the time zones. What is time? So actually, on our earth, there is at one side there will be morning, at other side there will be afternoon. We have seen one experiment also. The earth rotates around itself. While Earth rotating around itself, there will be time differences. So, our Earth rotates around itself 360 degrees in 24 hours. It is considered as a one whole day. So, how we can say it is 360 degrees because here at prime meridian there is 30 degrees, zero first here 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 120 degrees, 150 degrees, 180 degrees towards east, whereas in west 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 120 degrees, 150 degrees, 180 degrees. So 180 degrees. So through east and west, all the longitudes are total. Our earth is 360 degrees. So our earth rotates around itself in 24 hours. So first we have to calculate in 1 hour how much degrees our earth rotates. So for that here in 24 hours, in 24 hours our earth rotates 360 degrees. For calculating time we need this concept. So in 1 hour the earth rotates here 360 by 24. So 15. So in 1 hour earth rotates 15 degrees. So here finally we came to the point that our earth rotates in 1 hour 15 degrees. In 24 hours, the earth rotates around itself total 360 degrees. So here there is a small concept. At top there is time and bottom there are degrees longitudes. So at Greenwich meridian, when the time is 12 p.m. at Greenwich meridian 0 degrees, if we move 15 degrees forward, the time will be 1 p.m. The time is adding. If we move again 15 degrees through 1 p.m., the time will be added 2 p.m. up to so on. The time will be added. And at Greenwich meridian, if we move backward 15 degrees west, the time will be reduced by 1 degree. Sorry, by 1. The time is 11 a.m. Again, if we move 15 degrees backward, the time will be reduced by 1 hour. That is 10 a.m. So here there is a difference in 1 hour. In 1 hour, our Earth rotates 15 degrees. So we can calculate here through only Greenwich meridian only. By calculating only Greenwich meridian time, we can move forward. Okay. Here they given two activity. One activity. There are two friends. One friend is at Gujarat, Porbandar, and another friend is at Assam, Tinsukia. Tinsukia. One friend is at Gujarat, Porbandar, and another friend is at Assam, Tinsukia place. So here there is a conversation in between them. The conversation is, in Assam there are the sun rises. The sun rises fastly and sun sets also fastly. Whereas in Gujarat the sun rises slowly and sunset also slowly. So because in between them, in Assam and Gujarat, there is a 30 degrees difference difference, longitude, distance. So for 1 hour, for for 15 degrees there is for 15 degrees there is a 1 hour. For 30 degrees there is 2 hours difference. So we can say that based on the longitude, the time difference will be 30 degrees, sorry, 2 hours in between Assam and Gujarat if we follow the local time. So there will be problem in future, that is here through our India the two longitudes are passes. One is at east, one is at west. In between them 30 degrees different. So there will be problem. For example, while we are moving from one place to another place, if we move through the flight or train or else through bus, we need to reset our time every moment, because there is a 2 degrees 2 hours difference in time. So for that there will be a problem in future also. So for that what they have think to make one standard time. So our country made a law that through Uttar Pradesh, sorry, through Madhya Pradesh, a line passes, longitude line passes, through which it considered as a standard time. Every place in the country, in our country, should follow only that time. That is our Greenwich meridian at 0 degrees, and our country India, the time difference is 5 degrees, 5 hours extra, 5.5 hours extra. If we consider, if we consider, if at Greenwich meridian the time is 12 a.m., 12 p.m. at Greenwich meridian at 0 degrees, if the time is, here it is a Greenwich meridian, here it is a time is 12 p.m. It is 0 degrees. In our country, at Greenwich meridian through right side, east side, our country will be present. So, in our country India, in our country India, our time will be 5.5 hours plus added. Means, if here the time is 12 p.m., at our country the time will be 5:30, because there is a longitudinal difference, lot of distance between them. We cannot follow exact one time, because in our country there are two longitudes are passing. We cannot follow accurate time. So that's why our country proposed a time, that is based on the comparison of the Greenwich Meridian time. Our country proposed the time that is 5.5 hours extra. Means if here the time will be 12 p.m., here the time will be 5:30. 5.5 hours extra added. We have to add 5.5 hours to the Greenwich meridian. So we get our country time. If here the time is 11 p.m., 11 a.m., sorry, 11 a.m., here the time will be 4:30. So we have to add 5. If we had 5 hours, 5.5 hours, we get our time to the Greenwich meridian. Okay. So in our country, only our country followed standard time. You may get a confusion. What is local time? What is standard time? What is local time? What is standard time? We clear that confusion. That is, local time means, we can clarify, local time means in only one country there will be two times based on the longitudes. Suppose in only one country there will be two times. here our map India. In only our country, there will be two times. Two times here through Gujarat and at Assam. In between them, there is 30 degrees different. There is 30 degrees different because the earth rotates around itself 360 degrees in 24 hours. But in 1 hour, the earth travels 15 degrees. Here, the distance between Gujarat and Assam is 30 degrees. So, if the person is at Gujarat, the time will be, for suppose here 12 a.m. For suppose the time here it is 1 p.m. Here the time will be 3 p.m. If you have any doubts, comment me. If here the time is 1 p.m., here the time will be 3 p.m. So that is the difference. Here it is one time, there will be another time. So in only one country, if you have two times, it will be problem. So this timing is called local time. If whole country follows one time, it is called standard time. Okay. If you have any doubts, comment me. Again, here the concept. Actually, our longitude lines are straight lines. Here we can see that our longitude lines are straight lines. But some of the countries have reset standard times. But here, according to the time, our longitude only based on the time. I am speaking that only based on the time, the longitude lines are not straight because based on the borders, the time will be changes. Each and every country has different borders. So based on their borders, the longitude distance among them will be also changes. So each and every country has different times. So that's why according to the time, the some countries follow. If you see, our India has 5.5 hours extra. 5.5 hours extra compared to the Greenwich time. Here it is Greenwich time. Whereas China has 8 hours extra. If here at Greenwich there is a 12 p.m., at China the time will be 8 p.m. But in Russia, in some of countries, and in Russia and in Russia and another few countries, there is different times. The person, if I travel to Russia, I need to change my time multiple times because through Russia there are few longitudes are passing. Because if one longitude passes and here another longitude passes and another longitude passes, in this way through Russia there are different longitudes are passes. So that's why approximately there are 11, not approx, accurately there is 11 time differences in Russia. So it may get confused. Some country follows standard time, some country follows local time, but following standard time is better. As well as here we finally came to conclusion that in one country there will be standard time and another there will be local time. As well as here we can see in our India there is 5.5 hours extra, whereas compared to China there is 8 hours and other countries. If we move backward, means here in Brazil, if here the time is 12 p.m., here the time will be reduced by -5. Means -5 means there will be 6:30 a.m. In one place 4:30 for -4 means 7:30. Sorry, 7 a.m. Okay. Finally, what I want to tell is based on the Greenwich meridian, we calculate the time. And again on the based on the longitudes, if one country border is a huge, there will be a more number of longitudes. The time difference will be also more. Whereas uh, in according to the whereas in another country, if there is we compare to our India, the time difference is 5.5 hours. Okay. If you have any doubts, comment me. And there is a last topic, that is time date. Here, the date is considered as a international date line. If if we move here, hmm, our Earth has hmm, here 0 degrees, and the same line backward to it is 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Here, there will be 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Okay, 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Hmm. If here the time is 12 a.m. at 180 degrees, if the time is 12 a.m., it moves. If it moves backward, one day will be added. For suppose here the day is Monday. If it move backward, here it will be Sunday. If the person is here, he moves to backward to east. Here the day will be Sunday. Okay. Again, if it is here, if here it is a day called Monday, here the day will be difference. Okay. If you have any doubts, comment me. Give review on my lecture. Okay. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay. Thank you.